Welcome, my friends, to our channel where we provide free
and honest.
product reviews. I'm Bob.
I'm Alex.
And together we are part of the review crew.
We'll review anything.
Yes, we will. Today we're going to talk about, these are critical exercises to be done after a stroke.
Critical.
They're for arm rehab. And what we're going to use today is actually the Can Do. Yes, it's one word, Can Do.
Can do.
I can do it. Wrist and forearm exerciser. So it comes in a big kit like this. And It's got basically 3 devices. Well, it's got 6 devices, really. 6
yep.
parts. And so each one, if you want to show how they come apart. So you have the semi-spear bottom, and then you have the handles, and they're all different sizes.
Sure.
So you can see that Alex has the smallest one,
Yep.
medium, and large. And we're going to show you the different exercises you can do with this. And what's the key after a stroke is repetition. What you're trying to do, it's like practicing the scales on, when learning a musical instrument.
Sure.
You didn't learn a
No,
musical instrument.
I know.
And neither did I. But my children did, and they had to practice over and over again the same things on the piano.
Repetition is the mother of learning.
It is, and I'm the father. I don't know where that comes from.
You're old enough.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to find what movement you can do, and that's where these work out real well, because generally after a stroke, especially with the arm, a lot of people don't have much strength at all. Mm-hmm. And so if you can get any movement at all, and we're going to start off by showing flexion and extension. So wrist, flexion, and extension. We're trying to get some arm movement. So you want to go from the side, Alex?
Sure.
Yeah, from that angle. So all we're doing is going forward and back, and this takes very little effort, does it? I mean,
and even early on, you can kind of use your body.
That's what I was going to say. Movement. You can even use your body. Sometimes we even put a brace on here to keep the elbow straight.
Yep.
And you're just trying to get some movement. As soon as you can get some feedback like this, it's really positive to the patient because they're really disgusted with their arm that there's no movement. And if they can see that they're making it move, that's good reinforcement, and they feel
things start clicking up in the brain and making that connection.
Absolutely.
That's huge.
So that's flexion and extension, and we got another way of doing this. We actually can put the handle on.
Sure.
And by the way, if you have trouble getting any movement at all, you can use the other hand to help you do the flexion and extension. But this is a different way of doing flexion extension. So I'm actually flexing the wrist this way and flexing it this way, extending it this way.
Sure.
So you're doing it, you're kind of spinning the hemisphere here.
With the handle, I'd say a little more functional than just putting your hand on the
It is.
On the sphere.
And functional is the key with stroke recovery. One thing I'm just going to mention, one thing that they actually do too is they sometimes do what is called constraint-induced movement therapy. They actually constrain the good arm. They'll put it in a mitten or something or in a sling, and they make you use the involved arm. And they found they get very good results with that.
Sure.
The other thing that helps, I think, is if you maybe get a little support like that, and you can go ahead and do the wrist flexion and extension. And you're kind of jumping into the next one here. We're going to do, this is where we're actually working on the forearm, supination and pronation. So I'll do it this way first without the handle on it, and then you can show it that way. So basically I'm going this way and this way. So we had started off this way, and now we're going side to side. And Alex is doing it with the handle. You can see how he's working with that. Again, kind of functional. And it's kind of,
Working a little grip too. I mean, you can grip it a little tighter.
Right, absolutely. Again, what turned me on to these was that it
Don't
takes,
say it like that.
All right, what put me on to this is that it takes so little effort to get movement here. So, and almost even if you have no movement at all, you can again use the other arm to help you out. The last one is what we call radial deviation and ulnar deviation. So this is radial deviation. This is ulnar deviation. Radial is going towards the thumb, and ulnar is going towards the pinky. So you can do that. First, just flat like this.
I'll show with the handle.
And you can actually pick that up. I mean, that's if you're getting into this point, If you're going to get enough that you can do it that way.
It's like a hammer.
Yep, exactly. So those are just some of the movements you can do. You can get to the point where you are using it this way or putting it on like this, and as you get a little more stronger, you can be working it this way, and this way.
Yep.
Just like the bongos or whatever.
What are we talking price of the
Oh, very good that you brought that up. This is $75 for the whole kit.
whole kit?
Which really isn't too bad. These are really nicely made, really solid made. I am going to mention this too. This is, let me see what the name of this is again. The Can-Do Pronation Supination.
Sure.
Again, that's doing this. It only does one thing, but it does it well.
Sure.
I mean, so you can actually, again, if I could use this, if you can grip onto this, you can work on rolling back and forth like this. Now this is $50. Seems a little expensive.
Real steep, yeah. That seems pretty steep.
But it's if you look at it, it's got plastic and it's got the rubber on it, so I guess that makes it a little more difficult to make inexpensively. So, and you know, if you don't want to use this, obviously you can simulate that by doing the same exercise with this.
We've had some nice products by Can-Do. It seems like they specialize in these fine motor skills and the wrist and hand.
They have quite a few actually for strengthening and stretching and all that. So. So, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to us, and also if
send us those interesting, unique
send
products.
us some interesting products because we'll give them a free and honest perspective.
Yep.
So,
thank you.
Thanks for watching.